It's amazing how sometimes we hate certain things, but once we get our skin on the proper regimen and the way we treat it over a period of time, suddenly those things don't bother us as much anymore, and we'll kind of notice a lot of them probably just disappear, or you just don't see them as much, and it just doesn't bother us as much. Hey gorgeous gals, welcome back to Contour Image, where I help you build confidence through your image. My name is Sharon Ports, I'm a California licensed esthetician, and today we're going to go over a Reddit question over a woman's skin. So let's just dive right on into it. So it says I'm 29, actually it says right here, it says, I hate my skin texture. I'm 59, no sunscreen until I was about 50, and was a sun worshiper in my teens and 20s. Many, many sunburns. What can I do to smooth the texture of my skin? Besides surgery, what laser treatment would be best? So, I was gonna say, I can tell she's at least in her 50s, if not, yeah, her 60s. And what happens with the sun is that you will definitely do some aging and damage from that. Some of us have no way of reversing that because once it's done, it's done. But if we can teach our younger girls and boys to not do this to our skin, we might actually get better results. They might actually age much better than we do. So one of the things we noticed, and so she says she hates her texture. It doesn't necessarily look rough. It could be though. Sometimes you can't tell with pictures. But I'm assuming that she's talking about, you know, she does have quite a bit of pores here. She's got very deep pores. I'm assuming that she may have had oily skin when she was young. It's possible because she just, to have that deep of pores, it's very possible. Her labial folds aren't even as bad as other ones that we've discussed before in other videos that we've done. So, you know, she's actually hasn't done too bad. I know she has some sun damage. It's kind of hard to tell, but I'm not sure. This might be a spot right there. It's kind of hard to tell. But I also see some other ones, and other ones, these will pop up more as she gets older, and she's probably wearing makeup too, so we can't see them as much. But as you get older, they will start to come out more and more. So there's a lot going there. So for her main thing was just the texture so much. And really what I'd want to do is have the proper exfoliation and hydration. If she does the proper exfoliation, this will help to smooth out more of that, of her complexion there and her texture a little bit. But also hydration will do that as well. The other thing I'd mention though too is she asks about laser treatment. After we got her down on a good skincare regimen, getting her skin properly exfoliated properly at home, and maybe even going seeing an esthetician, for example, to get her on some really good stuff and help with her weekly or bi-weekly or at least monthly if possible, she may want to look into things like laser treatment. Those can really do a good wonder. There's also a few other things she can do that are just not at the top of my head at this very moment, but she might just be fine with it once she kind of properly exfoliates her skin and hydrates it a little better. It's amazing how sometimes we hate certain things, but once we get our skin on the proper regimen and the way we treat it over a period of time, suddenly those things don't bother us as much anymore, and we'll kind of notice a lot of them probably just disappear, or you just don't see them as much, and it just doesn't bother us as much. Again, we also want to protect her skin, sun protection and everything too. But besides that, I would want her to see how to properly take really good care of her skin. She looks like, for the most part, her skin is pretty aged pretty good, and a lot of that is probably because she most likely was probably oily skin type. Oily skin type produces a lot of protection. So that's why she probably doesn't age as badly. The lines and wrinkles aren't so bad. The other thing I noticed too is that she does tend to look like she has some thick skin. It's another sign that tells me that she probably has oily skin type, or at least grew up with oily skin type. As we age, particularly more in her age, she'll become more normal skin type. The oil production starts to slow down. So whatever skin type you have, it will change and slow down a bit as we start to age a little bit. So it's really, really important to understand that and to know what to do with it. So that's why she probably hasn't aged too much. The main aging aspect really is the sun. And she did say she kind of, I think she even used the term sun worshipped quite a bit there, to say that, you know, she's done some damage, she's neglected it, and we all pay the price later on in life. And so what I would say, is just to really understand your skin, know how to take care of it. I would say she really doesn't have too hard to go compared to many other people that I've seen, and from what we've seen even in other Reddit questions on aging and everything. So again, proper exfoliation, again, that's good enzymes. I don't want to use rub scrubs or anything like that. Also medium grade peels. And I will be doing, if I haven't already, I might have, but if I will be doing a review over one or two of my favorite home enzymes that I give to my clients to use at home to take care of their skin at home if they can't see me or anything. I also have given some information down below on how to properly hydrate your skin as well. I've written some good reports, and that would be helpful to you to understand more on how to take care of your skin and how to hydrate it. Also, you need to understand your skin type, because, for instance, I just kind of probably diagnosed exactly what her skin type is or was growing up. She's probably more normal now, but she was probably more likely in the oily skin type when growing up. And that tells me a lot on what I would need to do and how to take care of her skin, what I need to focus on before I can do one or the other and things in order to properly hydrate her skin and properly exfoliate it, and what kinds of products I would use to do that with. So it's very important for you to understand your skin type. So if you don't know your skin type, or you're not sure if you know, or would like to know more about it, I will put a link in the description for you to take a skin type quiz down at the bottom as well. So I'm also looking for 3 people a month to do skin coaching on. If you are interested in learning more about how you can take better care of your skin, and I can help you with that, I'll go over your skin type, the skin conditions you have, any concerns, and what products to use and how they work with your skin, so that you can have lifelong results with beautiful, healthy skin, and you should be really, happy without having any skin concerns and knowing how to prevent them from happening any further. So I will put in the description down below for you to take, because you do need to qualify to see if I can work with you in coaching you in on your skin. So that's something to look forward to if you're interested in that. So just take that, click the links down below, and I can help you with that there. So thanks again for visiting me here at Contour Image, and remember to stay beautiful for life.